Hello, good morning. Welcome to your next online video lesson with me, Teacher Morgan. And let's have a look. Today is Unit 4, still Unit 4, lesson number 10. We're getting through it. We're nearly through it. Okay, let's go full screen. Okay, simple lesson today. We've pretty much finished Unit 4. Oh, I'll wait. Sorry, I'm not on camera right now. Okay, here I am. Okay. So today, easy lesson. We're just going to go over everything we've done in Unit 4 already. The unit test is very soon. I think it's next week we have the unit test. So we're just going over everything, making sure that we all understand. Okay, so let's get started. First things first, it's occupations, of course, which just means jobs. And jobs are just things you do to make money. That's what they are. And here are our jobs here. Jobs are occupations. Occupations is the big word, bit hard to say. And jobs, that's the easy one. Okay, let's look at our jobs. We have this guy. He is the firefighter. Firefighter. 4 sounds. Okay, next one. Now we're on a bus. It's this guy. And he is the bus driver. Bus driver. He drives the bus. So he is the bus driver. Okay, next one. Now we're in a kitchen. We're in the kitchen where you cook food. So who cooks food? This guy does. And he is... Oh, there it is. Sorry, he is a cook. That's right. He is a cook. And look, we have our double O. And double O sounds like oo. So that's k, oo, k. Okay, now we're on a farm. We've got our tractor and our tree and our barn. And I don't know what this is. Maybe wheat. Okay, now we have this guy. And he is, of course, a farmer. A farmer. Farmer. Okay. Next one. Okay, now we're on a stage. We're on a stage, so it could be the singer or the dancer. It's this one. And he is a singer. A sing. Remember, ing. Ing sounds like ing. So it's singer. Singer. Oh, is that all of them? No, we're in the classroom. I thought that was too soon. We're at school, and it is this one. Oh, it's not the student. It's not the student. It is me. It is the teacher. The t. Then you have your ch. Ch. Teacher. Okay, now we're back on stage. We've done the singer, so it must be the dancer. The dancer. And here it is. The dancer. Dancer. She is a dancer. Okay, now we're in hospital for the first time. We've our first hospital job. So, it's this one. Says it on his jacket that he is a doctor. Doctor. Okay, now we're not in the hospital because it's not a doctor, it's an animal doctor, which we call a vet. A vet. Easy one. VET. Vet. A vet for your pet. Okay, now we're at the police station. And here is your police officer. Police officer. 5 sounds. Police officer. Is that all of them? No, we have, I think, one more. And it's not the teacher. It's what you guys are. You are a student. Because you study. Students study. The stew. The dent. Student. Oh, okay, no, one more. I think this must be the last one. We're at hospital. It's not the doctor. Oh, sorry, that was very fast. It is the nurse. You know it. It's the nurse. Nurse. She is a nurse. Okay, yes, that was the last one. Occupations. And let's go over your spelling. Okay, first one is doctor. Then we have cook. Then we have teacher. Then we have nurse. Number 5, bus driver. Number 6 is you, a student. Number 7, a singer. Number 8, dancer. Number 9, farmer. Number 10, vet. Number 11, firefighter. And last one, number 12, police officer. Police officer. Okay, now let's look at the meat of Unit 4, which is pronouns. So we have your English subject pronouns. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 English subject pronouns that you need to learn. So the first one is I, when you're talking about yourself, I. Then we have you, when you're talking about someone else, you. I am talking to you. And then there's we, that's me and you together, okay? That's when you're with a group, okay? So it's not a group over there, it's the group that you're with. So me and you, we, okay? Then it for an animal, an object, just not people, not people. Okay, it can be anything. Then he when you're talking about a boy, she when talking about a girl, and they when talking about a group of people, more than one. There's 3 people, so that's a they. Okay, I'm sure you all remember that. So let's go over your verb to be's. We have 3 verb to be's. We have am, we have is, and we have are. Am, is, are. Am, is, are. Okay, now let's add them with our pronouns, okay? These verb to be's, they match up with pronouns. So the first one, am, that comes with I. I am. I am a doctor. So that's the yes. I am a doctor. Oh, whoops. Then we have the no. I am not a doctor. Okay, so to make it a no, you just add not. I am not a doctor. And then the question, to ask the question, you just swap. Swap the I and the am to make am I? Am I a doctor? Okay, so the question starts with the verb to be, right? Here's the verb to be. So the question will start with am, okay? So the question can start with is and the question can start with are as well, okay? But if you're asking about I, if you're asking about yourself, you say am I. Okay, now let's move on to is. Is goes with he. He is a doctor. That's the yes. He is a doctor. Let's do the no. He is. What do? We just add a not. So he is not a doctor. He is not a doctor. And let's make the question. Remember, the question starts with the verb to be. Okay, so it's is he a doctor? Is he a doctor? That boy over there, is he a doctor? Okay, so that's he, but you also use is with she. She is a doctor, and that's the yes, she is a doctor. And then let's make it a no. Let's make it a no. So what do? We just add a not. So she is not a doctor. She is not a doctor. Now let's make the question. How do we make the question? It starts with the verb to be. So we just say, is she a doctor? Is she a doctor? Is she a doctor? Yes or no? Okay, and the last one, okay, is goes with the pronoun it. It is a doctor. It is not a doctor. And the question, Is it a doctor? Is it a doctor? That's a weird question. How can an it be a doctor? Okay, now the last one is are. Okay, are is a funny one. The first are is when I'm talking about you. You are a doctor. Okay, you are a doctor. Now, to make it a no, we just add a not. So you say you are not a doctor for the no. You are not a doctor. And the question, remember, the question starts with the verb to be. We just swap the pronoun in the verb to be to make are you a doctor? Are you a doctor? You over there, are you a doctor? Next one. If it's more than one, if it's a group over there, we say they. They are doctors. Now remember, because it's they, more than one, you have to add an S. Remember, more than one, you add an S. More than one, you add an S. And because it's more than one, mai mi a. No a. Don't need an a. Because a means one. And it is not one. Because it's they. Okay. So that is they are. Let's make it a no. They are. You just add a not. They are not doctors. Very good. They are not doctors. And the last one, the question. How do we make the question? The question will start with the verb to be. So it's are they doctors? Are they doctors? Okay. Now there's one more pronoun. And again, it's more than one, but it's not a group over there. It's a group you're with. Okay. It's who you're with. And that's me and you. That is we. We are doctors. We are doctors. Then to make it a no, you just add a not. We are not doctors. And the last one, the question, it will start with the verb to be. And you just swap, salap, just swap, swap, swap. Are we doctors? Are we doctors? Are we doctors? Me and you, are we doctors? Okay, and remember, we is also more than one. So you have to add an S and no A, no A. Okay, so this is what you need to remember. Remember. This is Unit 4. Okay, all of this is Unit 4, pretty much. Yep. You have your 2 yes or no's, and you have your question. Okay, now let's look at how do you answer the questions. Okay, is he? We'll start with is he. Is he a cook? Is he a doctor? Is he a nurse? Is he a man? Is he a girl? Is he a shoe? Is he a ragadai? Okay, now there's 2 answers. You can say yes, he is, or you can say no, he is not. No, he is not. Now remember, is not, you can just push together and say isn't. No, he isn't. Okay, and we'll look at that later. Is she? Is she a girl? Is she Lisa? Is she American? Is she a duck? Is she 1,000,000 years old? Is she is she strong? I don't know. Is she a ragadai? There are 2 answers. You can say yes, she is, or you can say no, she is not. No, she is not a duck. She is not a duck. Okay, and remember, is not, just like he is not, push it together, isn't. No, she isn't. Okay, and next one, are they? Now it's a group. It is a group, more than one. Are they? 2 answers. You can say yes, they are. And of course, no, they are not. To make it a no, just add the not. But again, are not, push together to make aren't. Aren't. No, they aren't. Okay, and I think there's just one more. And it's the you question. Are you happy? Are you sleepy? Are you hungry? Are you a cook? Are you a teacher? Are you a student? Are you 7 years old? Are you 20 years old? Are you a boy? Are you a girl? Are you ready? Are you? What are the two answers? You can say, yes, I am. Or you can say, no, I am not. And again, with this one, we just take I am, but only for no, I am not. Okay, we take the I am, push it together, and it becomes no, I'm not. No, I'm not. 3 sounds. So yes, I am. No, I'm not. Okay, 3 sounds each. Or you can make it 4 sounds. No, I am not. Okay, that's us been through all of the questions. Now let's take a look at the contractions. We did it a little bit there. A contraction, contraction, because there's more than one, so you add an S. Contractions is made up from 2 words. Okay, 2 words that you push together. Okay, the first word usually stays the same. Certain letters are taken out of the second word. So you take some letters out of the second word and then you put in an apostrophe. Okay, so we have is not. The first word is stays the same. Is still the same. So not, what do? We take away the O. We take away the O. Don't we? There's no O. My me O. We put in an apostrophe. Okay, so take away the O. Oh no, first let's push them together. Push them together. Then we take away the O. Take away the O. And then you put in an apostrophe. Okay, so is not becomes isn't. But there's lots and lots of apostrophes. You know, are not as well becomes aren't. You know, he is becomes he's. You know, I am becomes I'm. You know, is not becomes isn't. You know, she is becomes she's. You know, they are becomes they're. And what else do you know? Oh, you know, do not means don't. It's the same as don't. No, I don't. We know does not, doesn't. No, he doesn't. No, she doesn't. What else? We know it is becomes it's. It's a duck. It's a peacock. It's a cheetah. We know it is becomes it's. We know what is becomes what's. Remember, what's this? What's that? What's. What is this? What is that? What's this? What's that? Okay, so these are contractions you already know, which is so good. But look at all the other ones that you could learn. Had not, hadn't, have not, haven't, he will, he'll. Like there's so many for you to learn. It's so good. Okay, but look at how many you already know, which is so cool. Okay, now let's just quickly have a little quiz. Here are your important words. We have your yes words, your yes verb to be's, am, is, sorry, am, are, is. Then we have your negative ones, your am not, are not, which is aren't, and is not, isn't. Okay, let's go first. I am a doctor. What is the missing word? Is one of these? Or is it one of these? What do we think? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's right, it's I am not a doctor. Very good. I am not a doctor because I goes with the am. And doctor, he's not a doctor, so it's I am not a doctor. Okay, next one. He a cook. He a cook. What word from here goes in there? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. He is not a cook. That's right. He, so we have to use is But cook, he is not a cook, not cook. So you have to put a not. He is not a cook. Okay, next one we have this picture. She, because it's a girl. She, a singer. She, a singer. What is the missing word? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's right, it's is. She is a singer. Because it's she, so that goes with the verb to be is. So is it is or is not? Well, let's look. Singer, singer, yes. So it's is. She is a singer. Okay, next one. I am a nurse. I, a nurse. What is the missing word? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's right, it's am. I am a nurse. It's I, so that means it would be am or am not. A nurse, is she a nurse? Nurse? Yes. So it's am. I am a nurse. Okay, same picture. She, a bus driver. She, a bus driver. So this time, not I, it's she. So what is the verb to be? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. She isn't. This time I've went for the abbreviated isn't. It's she, so we must use is. So it's either is or is not, isn't. Let's look. Bus driver. Is she a bus driver? No. So notice the red. So it's is not or isn't. So she isn't a bus driver. Okay, next one. Oh, we have more than one. We have 1, 2, 3 of them. They, police officers. They, more than one, police officers. Okay, what is the missing word? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. They are police officers. Oh, whoops. Didn't mean to do that. Because remember, they goes with are, so it would be they are or they are not. And let's look at the picture. Police officers, yes. So it's they are. Okay, last one, I think. Last one, it's a you question. You, a doctor. You over there. You, okay. You, is it you? What is the missing word? Because I'm talking to, I know what your job is. I know what your job is. I know the answer. Okay, the answer is you aren't a doctor. Okay? I know you might say you are, but you are not a doctor. You're a student. So the answer is you aren't a doctor. I'm sorry if you think you are. Maybe I'm sure a lot of your parents are doctors, but you're still a student. Maybe in the future you'll be a doctor. Anyway, guys, I think that is us finished for today. Thank you very much for watching. Just a little recap to hopefully get you fully up to speed and ready for the unit test. I'm pretty sure you're okay with Unit 4. I'm sure you're finished with Unit 4 and you're all ready for the unit test, I know. But anyway, next week will be the unit test. So we've only got a few more lessons until then. So keep on studying, keep practicing with your Unit 4 work. And I'll see you in the next video, guys. Thank you very much for watching.